Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition. This is the tarot reading that focuses exclusively, entirely, completely on your ability to manifest. It is a God-given gift. You have it from the beginning. And then as we get older, especially as we kind of get into school and into society, that idea kind of gets tamped down a little bit. Yeah, they tell you to have hopes and goals and wishes and stuff. But there is a way that you can help manifest. And so what I'm here to do is to help you manifest the kind of life that you want. Now, very often your manifesting will maybe take a turn, come at you from a different angle. In somehow or some way, it's unexpected. It wasn't part of your plan or your manifesting. It doesn't mean that you don't get it. It may mean that it comes from a position, a place, a person, a thing, whatever you weren't anticipating. So the idea here is to build your imagination. That's why there's only going to be these 5 cards on your screen. That's it. I don't want other visual distractions. God knows we're distracted enough with all the lies and the public relations stuff that comes from government, mass media, big tech advertisers, all of that. They're there to sell you, to use you, abuse you, take advantage of you. I want you to just focus on this screen, these 5 cards. A lot of people close their eyes, get into a kind of a light meditative state. My job is to inspire you. So let's begin. And the center card, the oracle card, is Yin. The number 2 in the left corner, 2. 2s are always decisions. So yin energy very often boils down to observing, choosing, deciding, making sure that you've had a chance to look at something more deeply. Yang energy is, man, you just go, push forward, knock the wall down. Yin energy is, let's take a trip around that wall if we can. Or let's at least examine the wall to find out how it's made. And to figure out whether we even want to get on the other side of the wall. And if we do, how we do it. Yang energy, just knock it down. Yin energy, thoughtful. And with that in mind, I ran into a meme back a little while ago. It says, if you do not intentionally create your future, your mind will recreate whatever it got used to seeing in your past. In other words, yin energy, although it is not outwardly manifested, not like yang energy. Yang energy would punch you in the mouth. Yin energy would talk to you. There's the difference between the two. Yin energy is still very deep. You're digging very, very deep inside. You are pulling your talents, your abilities, your discernment, pulling it in and bringing it into the present. And that's how you intentionally create your future. That's really the whole point of this whole thing. That's the reason we do the manifesting. You are intentionally creating your future. Because if you don't do that, your mind will start to replay old digital material, stuff from your childhood, things that you picked up growing up that might have been true, might have been untrue, might have been helpful, might have been hurtful, might have been misinterpreted. Geez, a lot of us live our lives based on what a 3-year-old or 4-year-old perceived. We saw the world around us at 3 or 4 and we thought, oh, this is the way it is. Maybe that's not the case. Or maybe it's just partly the case. So if you do not intentionally create your future, your mind will do what it is programmed to do, and that is to go back into your past, keep pulling up that old data. So you keep replaying, you keep doing the same thing. And it's all of us. It's amazing. In a particular situation of some kind or another, and I can't think of one right now, but you go into a situation and you go, okay, I'm not going to do this because I know in the past it hasn't been as productive. I'm going to whatever the case may be, but I'm going to do it different. As soon as that situation comes up, bam, tape starts to play and I go back to the past. So that's what manifesting is all about. Reprogramming. Intentionally creating your future. And that's what yin is all about. Making the decision to dig deep. So, let's go all the way to the left. We got the Eight of Swords. It's a painful card. Swords are thoughts, ideas, beliefs. And the Eight of Swords is restriction. You can see her there. She's got the swords, the little factoids, the data pieces all around her. But she can't see them. She has her eyes covered. She's tied up. Nothing is stopping her. You don't see any of the swords creating any stoppage whatsoever. They're just around her. And she's standing in a little puddle, little stream. Emotion, intuition. She should follow her intuition and move forward, but she's not. Because she's up in her head. And the Eight of Swords keeps you there. It's restriction. It's a lack of direction. You feel trapped because of what you believe. Not by anybody else, but by what you believe. Remember we were saying if you don't intentionally create your future, you're going to go to your past? That's what this gal is doing. The same again. She's doing it to herself. We all do it to ourselves. That's why the yin energy digging deep is so important. Because for many people right now, we feel like the Four of Cups. Cups are things we connected to, attached to. Could be persons, things. You could say love, but love is an attachment, right? So we're emotionally attached to things, our life, I guess. And the Four of Cups comes along after this blindness from the Eight of Swords, this not intentionally recreating your life, but just continually playing an old movie of your life as it was or way you interpreted it, and you're not getting any progress. So you're to the point now, Four of Cups, where you're completely bored. You're completely lost. You don't have any interest. You don't have any motivation. Life is just... Well, take a look at the card. Even if you're not looking at the specifics, you got Four Cups spilled over. You got a gray, foggy day, some ship off in the distance. I mean, there's nothing that you're connected to because you can't see clearly. Again, it's that Eight of Swords energy. Yin is where we're heading. Inside, you hold the answers for you. And to highlight that point, we move on to the next card, the Chariot. The Chariot talks about having direction, self-control, willpower, focus. Now, I don't know whether or not you can see that card clearly. Don't worry about it. Here you have a guy in a chariot. And he's holding reins, but he's not restricting the movement of the, whatever these creatures are. He's not restricting their movement. He is using his intuition. He is using his mind, not his physical strength. He has the focus. He has the willpower. He has the self-control. That's what this person with the Eight of Swords is missing. They're lost in the sauce, man. They're going back to the past. They're not actively, consciously living their life now. So they keep repeating the same stuff over and over ad nauseum and wondering, poor me, why I'm not getting life right. That's the Four of Cups. Well, you can. Chariot card says you can. And I don't know, again, some people get a really good clear picture, some people don't, but up in the upper right-hand corner, there's the Big Dipper. And in his right hand, he's holding up the caduceus. Healing, direction, power. He knows where he's going, and because he knows where he's going, these creatures are pulling his chariot without him doing much of anything. And the reason he knows where he's going, he has a good set of values. That's the final card, King of Pentacles. Pentacles are things that we value. And I'm not talking money. If you think it's all about money, this is not the tarot reading for you. I'm talking about real value. See, money's been given to us as a way to control us. Because the people who have a lot of money say, oh, we need a system where there's a lot of money so that they keep the power. And we play the game thinking, hey, we live in an open-air prison. It's called life. And it's because we buy their value system, not ours. Our value system does not require money. Happiness, gratitude, joy, friendship, love, purpose, even health. Even health, because we all die, so you can't buy yourself health. When your time's up, your time's up. Some sooner, some later. So the really important things in life do not require money. And yet, we do not invest in them. So we lead a life like the Four of Cups, shallow, bored, and the Eight of Swords. I'm in a prison. You're in a prison of your own making because you're not intentionally creating your future. You have to participate. This is your life. It's not somebody else's life. If you expect somebody else to come into your life with the answers, you're crazy. You have the answers within you. Somebody may light a spark, but you have to reach inside. You have to dig deep. You are the one that has to use this yin energy to consciously, intentionally create your future. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in the past. That's the reading for today. Back tomorrow again with more Tao Manifested Tarot readings. Do a brand new read every day, 365. So I'll be here for you tomorrow. Hopefully we can meet up. If not, between now and the next time, peace and blessings.